Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. This recording is going to be a little bit of an interesting one because my OBS was not working when I went to record this. So I deleted it, reinstalled it, got it to work. Then I went into the advanced audio settings. I set up all the channels that I wanted, that I needed, and I thought it was going to work. So I just recorded the episode. I didn't go into the audio output and input and change those, so I ended up with no audio. So now I'm just kind of going to commentate this episode. It's going to be a bit of a shorter one. I mean, you guys have all seen this if you watch my last 2 episodes of Dark Souls. I know I've seen this area more than I'd like. But yeah, I decided basically I was just going to try to do the best that I could running through everybody, but there's really nothing you can do in this section here, running past these people. So I just kind of had to deal with them. This big guy. I just hate these turtles, you know? They're just so hard to fight. And you gotta trick them. But then there's those 2 in the hallway later on that are like impossible to fight. It's the worst. So yeah, this is probably gonna be a horrible recording. Honestly, I have no experience doing anything like this. Oh, here we go. I sped up the fight a little bit because we want to get to the boss battle. Really, that's what we're looking for. I probably could have made this like a 5-minute episode, to be honest, if I wanted to. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. But I just sort of edited together some stuff that I decided I was going to commentate over. So I got Manhunter, and I decided this time around I was going to put on all fire-resistant stuff, get a fire-resistant shield, get myself prepared. Look at that beautiful mustache. Oh, here we go, right into the fight against the old Iron King. It's been a while since I played. You know, I haven't posted a video in Dark Souls 2 the entire month of July. I also haven't played Dark Souls 2 the entire month of July, except for, like, at the very end when I recorded this. Because Sunday is August 1st. So, yeah, I just kind of stood back this time and watched and tried to figure out, like, where I can get a hit here or there, and I thought things were going pretty well. I was like, okay, he just focuses full on Manhunter the whole time, so I figured maybe not this time, but next time I can go in and just poke him to death, you know, like this. I thought I was even doing good here, but finally Manhunter was gone and it was time for him to focus on me. But still, we're down like a quarter of his health now. That's pretty good. You know, and my fire resistance seems to be doing its job, you know. I was feeling pretty confident about this. I thought maybe I'll get this guy first try. So, who knows, maybe I did. Maybe this is just a secret 3-minute long video. Nope, there we go, I'm dead. Yeah, all it really takes is one mistake with that guy, and he does his physical attacks, he hits you with his fists. I can't protect against that when I've got all fire resistant stuff. Oh yeah, here I was paused for a little while because I was confused, because on that ledge, usually a guy comes running at me, but apparently I'd killed him enough times now where he despawned, which is, you know, I'm fine with. And then I get hit like this. I hate the archers in this area. Both these archers are just the worst. Number one, they'll hit you from anywhere and they'll just screw up your run. Number 2, they're like impossible to get to kill enough times for them to despawn. It's horrible. Here, this was awful because I thought, oh, I'll summon Manhunter and I'll get this guy to run into the fire. He missed the fire and he just bullied Manhunter for so long in that corner. It was so mean. I felt bad. I had to go in there to try to help. But look, I just get my ass kicked. I gotta stay away from the fight. That's what I learned here. But we made it back. Second attempt. It is time to defeat this stupid Iron King. I'm a little bit more confident now. I know I just wait for every attack. I go in and poke. Somehow I missed that attack. I don't know what the heck that was about. Here we go. I got some good hits. And the second attack this guy does, he just knocks Manhunter off into the lava. It was the worst. Every time Manhunter doesn't actually help me like that, I feel like I'm wasting a human effigy. I really feel like it's a huge waste because I only have a limited supply. But this was just, I didn't make it to the boss the next time. I just died several times on the way to the boss in just stupid ways, and I was starting to get really tilted really early on in this recording. I did not think that this was going to happen. I didn't think I was going to make it. Here's something interesting. I don't know if you just noticed that little prompt to climb up. That's a ladder. I did not notice that ladder in the last 2 episodes, and I didn't notice it right there. I am blind as a bat, and it feels bad. It's really dumb. I wish I had known that that ladder existed like ages ago. See, that's why like my Dark Souls 1 run benefited from me actually playing the game like 3-4 times before doing the recording. Like over the years I had basically beat the game at least twice. I'd gotten to the end like area twice. I beat the game once before, so I kind of knew all the ins and outs. But Dark Souls 2 I played like 1 time and I got like 3/4 of the way through. I don't know this game very well. This is just a montage of me dying from the stupid boss here. Manhunter's not doing me any good. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention like a minute ago, I switched up my weapon. I decided like this is a fire boss, so my fire longsword's probably not the best. So I thought, I'll check out the greatsword here, and I think it went pretty well. I was getting like some good damage with every hit. Unfortunately, Manhunter was dying instantly, like almost every time that I fought the boss, which was, crap. But look at this, I'm getting him down there. He's almost at like half health. I'm, of course, out of heals at this point, but, things are looking good. I'm thinking maybe this could be the one. Is it the one? It's just going full physical now, but still. This, honestly, like, as I'm watching this, as I was editing this, even as I was playing it, I was realizing, like, this boss isn't very hard. I've made so many mistakes like this. All it really takes is for me to do like one stupid mistake in this game, and then I have to start all over from scratch, and it sucks. But really, when you think about it, the boss isn't that difficult. Oh, here, I actually realized, like, oh, wait a second, there's a ladder? And this changed everything. I found this area, and up this ladder right here is a bonfire. And I didn't have to go through that whole area, climbing up the ladder, fighting the dwarves, or running past the dwarves, and then fighting like all those turtles that sucked ass and took away all my Estus flasks every time. There was a bonfire right here. All I have to do is fight one guy to get to the boss now. Oh. And then this. Right here, this switch, what it does is it turns off the fire in the whole level. So every time that there was like an item that was stuck behind fire, I could have just pulled that switch if I had known about it and then gone back and grabbed the item. I felt so dumb. Here we are back at the boss again. Got my fire armor on, got my great sword. Manhunter's getting his ass kicked, but her ass kicked, but I just walk off backwards into the lava. Oh, I make so many mistakes. And here I am, I couldn't get past this stupid turtle this time. That felt really bad. Boy, do I get tilted when I play this game. And there I go. I rolled off the platform there. The platform is so tiny in that boss. That's the only difficulty challenge. Here I change my weapon up. I go with the club. Is it the club or the great club? I think it's the great club. And it is even better than the great sword. And the base stats just for this great club are amazing. Like, it's incredible. Look at the amount of damage that I do with each hit there. And there's Manhunter being bullied again, getting knocked off the cliff again. Now this guy's doing moves I've never seen before. Look at this. But I got him. He's just easy peasy. Nope. Apparently he shoots his fire, like, palm through the wall. Bullshit. Sometimes Dark Souls games are just bullshit for no reason. Like, I get that they're supposed to be hard, and that's, like, the appeal. But, I mean, come on. Yeah, that time I just was dumb with my rolling. Here we go again. Another attempt. Here, we beating this guy up. Now he's gonna start focusing on Manhunter again. But I walk right off backwards. That's the third time that I walked off in that one spot. And then I walked off, like, on the right at least once or twice, I think. God, it's so stupid. Oh, here's where I switch up my shield, because I realized, even though I've got a fire protection shield, and I think it only did like 80% fire damage reduction, I don't have like a 100% one that I could possibly carry, because I think it like costs too much stat-wise. I realized shielding is not the way to go in this game. It really isn't. I rely too much on the shield, and it never works out in my favor. So I decided to switch my shield up. I found this one that gives me the stamina recovery boost. It's basically the same as the, what was it, the grass kite shield in the first game, except that this one's like some sort of rose shield. It's got a cool rose on it. So I figured I'll wear that on my back, and I'll just go two-handed with my weapon the whole time. And it worked out pretty good. I was doing so much damage. I got this guy down. He's like one, maybe two hits away. Ooh, and then there I am. I am at like barely any health. But I could have run over to him right there and hit him 2 times. Easy. And this would have been over. And I thought about that so much. And then I just came over and I hit him anyways. Got him. Finally, victory. We got a great soul. This area is behind us. Screw this area. I don't want anything else to do with this area. I'm never coming back to this area. I am done. Oh. But I really feel like even in that round, Manhunter doesn't help you out that much. I feel like I wasted every single human effigy that I used to summon Manhunter. What was this item again? I forget. Petrified something? Nah, whatever. It's nothing good. Here's the primal bonfire. But before I lit it, this time I decided I'm going into that room, because the last primal bonfire, I thought that you just light it and then you choose to go back. Apparently you don't. So I missed out on whatever was behind it. So this time I decided to go check it out. You got this cool like basin thing, and it teleports you to this area, which I thought at first, I was like, is this the PvP area? But then I read these signs that say they're being channeled from somewhere far away. I think that this is, excuse me, I think that this is like a DLC area. So I guess I just don't have the DLC. I can't really access that area. There was like a locked door, and that was it. But we're back. We did it. Thank you guys for sticking with me in this ridiculous episode where I didn't actually get to record myself playing it. I just have the gameplay here. This is the last path that I can think of. I think that this is the only path left. I just have to use a fragrant branch of yore on this lady. I can get past this door. So I'm assuming that there's just one primal bonfire left, and then I can go through the king's door or whatever it was. Oh yeah, I upgraded my great club to be +7. Look at the stats on this. That's like almost 500 damage that this great club does. My fire greatsword, which was +8, I think it did like 140 plus 140, and like the extra pluses were like so small and insignificant. It did somewhere around like 300. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week where I will have my OBS working properly. I'm going to have my shit together. Don't worry about it. Peace out. What's wrong with me? Did I beat this game and I just don't remember beating this game? What's going on? I don't know, but hopefully this NPC is going to save my life. this. I've got like no heals left. One flask, was it? Or did I use that flask? I should have like